Hey guys, welcome back. So in the previous video, we have seen about the control flow statements where we have been discussing about the decision making statement, where we have seen about if statement, if is if ladder, nested if. Now we are going to see about the switch statement. So switch statement in Java is a control flow statement where we test if a variable or an expression value matches a specific value by one of the case label which we provide, or it will execute the default label in the switch block. So this is the syntax where then we provide some expressions. It will check in which case it is matching, and it will execute the block of code. And the break has been used to break the flow of the switch so that it doesn't execute the further codes. So let's see this by doing some practical. Let's take one variable int a is equal to 10. So switch, we will provide some expression. So we are passing here a. Then we will write case. Then here we can pass some values like 10, and we will write system.out.println values 10, and then break. We will provide some few more cases. Break, and lastly we will provide the default case. So your expression is checking where we have passed the value is matching any cases. If it matches, then it will display the code which we have written. Like it will execute the code inside that case block, and it will via using the break keyword, it will just stop the execution of that block, and it will display as the value. If there is expression provided where it doesn't matches any case, then it will take the default block. So this was the basic switch program. We have many cases to test with this switch. So let's check one by one. So I will just this is the basic one. I'm just taking this code copy. Is the break statement which we provide inside the switch is mandatory or it is optional? So let's check that. Break keyword inside the cases are optional or mandatory. So I'm just removing this break, save it, and just check. Let's pass done. So break statement is optional. Without the break, even the switch will execute. Just the difference is it won't get the break, so it will execute every cases and it will display all the block values. Then another cases where our default which we write, are that mandatory or are that optional? Default, mandatory, or optional. So just removing this default. Save the program and run. So it is executing without the default block. If I pass some expression which is not matching any cases, let's see, with then also it will execute the program. Just the difference is we won't be able to notice that we are not able to get the expression match with any cases. Now next is cases are mandatory or optional for the switch case. Case 4, case is mandatory or optional. So just remove the case. Will program execute without the cases? So yeah, switch can work with default and it will execute the program. And then another cases can switch without any cases or default blocks. Case 5, switch without any case or default. block. So can a switch block execute? Save and run. So yeah, switch can be executed if any cases or default blocks are not been provided. Then inside switch direct system.out.println, can that work? Yes, it's inside switch block, can we execute system out or println without mentioning it to any cases or default block. So switch A. So no, that is not possible to do. It requires some cases to be given. Then only it will take the system out at println. Mm. Case 7. Can we mention the default block before the cases are been mentioned? We mention before cases have been mentioned. So yes, we can do that. We can mention the default block anywhere. It can start at the start. It can be mentioned at the bottom of every cases, or it can be mentioned between different cases. So I click and so it is printing default. So here we will get the value of the case 10 since it matched the expression. Then we have a case. Can we mention a case name similar to the any other name? Can duplicate case name. Case labels are allowed. So yes, which is case 10. Case 10. So no, we can't provide duplicate case labels. A case label has to be uniquely provided. So this was the examples and different cases for the switch statement. With the latest Java, we have a different way where we can write switch with different syntax. So different syntax has been provided with the new versions. So let's see that as well. Since switch can take any expression, it can take int, it can take string, or it can take character. So we will check it with the string value now. String day is equal to Sunday. Switch, we will pass day. Cases. So we can write multiple cases, labels, and in the same case, Saturday, comma, and we can provide another label as well, which has the same implementations, colon, and then system.out.println. So if it is Saturday or Sunday, then we have to print it as a holiday, and then we will write break. If it is Monday or if it is Friday, then work from home and break, or else we will provide a default. Provide a default. That is work from office. Only. Save and run. So yeah, it took the expression and it provided us the execution output, that is a holiday. So this was how we were writing it in the old switch syntax. Now let's check this with the latest syntax, which we can also use. So we can write switch. We will pass the expression as it is. Just case same. It is Saturday, comma by Sunday. Then we will write arrow function, arrow key, and then provide the syntax what we want to display. Since we are using the arrow key function, it provides us with the break key. We don't need to mention your break case if it is Monday or Friday. Okay. Case default. So yeah, so in the old version, if we were not mentioning the break key, then it was executing all the code till it finds the break key keyword. So with the latest syntax, we don't need to provide the break keyword with the arrow key when we are using. So let's check this. Mm. Let's pass some another string. Mm. We are passing Tuesday. So it will go into the default since we have not mentioned Tuesday. So it is displaying us the value with the new syntax. So switch was a statement. Switch can also be considered as an expression. So let's see that as well. We are taking string task and we will write the same code and we will assign it to the task. Task is equal to switch. Since it is an expression, we have to provide it with the semicolon. And we have to assign the value as we were doing in the Java 8 with the lambda expression. Save the program and let's print the task. So your switch is also acting as an expression. So this is with the new syntax. Also switch can be act as an expression with the old syntax. So let's check that as well. Mm. When we are using the old syntax, then we have to provide the word yield. So yield is like we will execute the statement or the block when the condition is matched. The case condition is matched. Now let's print this. Right click, run as Java application. So yeah, that's all for this switch topic. If you like this content and if you want me to make more videos like this, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. Stay tuned until next time. Thank you.